Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Continuing on with the WWF 2001 DVD year in review. We're now on to Judgment Day. So yeah, this was a very cool event. Let's have a look at the cover and then we'll go over the matches and everything else in a sec. So 15 certificate here in the UK, Silver Vision release. Got Austin and Triple H on the front there, the two-man power trip. Here's the spine. Disc. Insert. I'll just turn that around so you can see that, guys. There we go. And then it's the same adverts as Backlash had for the year 2000 DVDs in the background, in case you were wondering, guys. And here's the back. Runtime on this one was 186 minutes. And I'm just going to go over the stats with you now, guys. So this is from May 20th, 2001, from Sacramento, California, at the Arco Arena. 13,623 in attendance that day, and a whopping 405,000 buy rate. So we kicked things off then, guys, with William Regal against Rikishi in the opening match. This was slightly better than watching Regal and Jericho's matches together, because I was very disappointed with their feud, to be honest, guys. The matches they had together, they're just piss poor booking, in my opinion. Very lazy booking. Not getting enough allocated time for their WrestleMania match and then their Backlash match with that stupid Queensbury, whatever the fuck it was, rules. Absolute nonsense. But yeah, Regal against Rikishi, a good opener. Obviously, I feel sorry for whoever has to experience a stink face from Rikishi. And poor William Regal got one. It wasn't on too long. It was about 4 minutes long, that match, I guess. And yeah, we get William Regal picking up the victory. I wouldn't say an upset. Would it be an upset? I don't know. They're about evenly matched, weren't they? I would have thought. But yeah, good opener. And next up, we had a 2 out of 3 falls match for Kurt Angle's Olympic gold medal. And the build up to this was quite funny, because we had Chris Benoit stuffing Kurt Angle's gold medal, which he stole off of Kurt, down his pants or tights or whatever you want to call them, right by his nuts. And then when Kurt Angle, on an episode of SmackDown, I think it was, attacked Benoit and then goes to retrieve his gold medal from Benoit's tights, and then he kisses the medals and then like pulls a disgusting look on his face. Absolutely disgusting and funny at the same time. But yeah, the medal was up for grabs here, and we had a 2 out of 3 falls match on the Insurrection pay-per-view before this, but obviously I wasn't able to cover that one at the moment. I find it a bit strange having 2 matches of the same type on back-to-back pay-per-views with the same people in it. But that's just my opinion on it. But anyway, the match itself was pretty good. The first match was pinfalls only, and Benoit won by pinfall. That was over quite quickly, the first match, to be honest. The second match was a submissions only, which went on for quite a bit. We had a lot of grappling and submission holds and that by both wrestlers. Eventually won by Kurt Angle, making it 1-1. And then we went to the ladder match, and that was pretty fun, that ladder match. Won by Kurt Angle as well. Gonna miss this feud. I think that might be the last match they have together now. I don't think they have one at King of the Ring. I haven't looked on the back of it yet to remind myself. I try not to look at the backs of the covers because I don't want to spoil it for myself, if that makes sense. I just take the DVD out, put it in, and then You know, oh, that match is on there. Oh, I remember that one. That kind of attitude I go for, if that makes sense, guys. Anyway, yeah, good match that one, guys. It was very good. Probably not as good as our Backlash match, but I've absolutely enjoyed this feud. So yeah, very good stuff. Next up, we had Rhino take on the Big Show and Test in a triple threat hardcore match for the Hardcore Championship. And yeah, Raven not being involved in this match, and coincidentally, they just, all three of them are allowed to have a fight backstage as well as the ring. So I'm pretty convinced that they didn't want Raven fighting backstage again after nearly knocking out the Power to WrestleMania with the cables and stuff with that golf cart. That's just my theory on it anyway. But yeah, they had a good brawl, all three of these. Um, Paul Heyman was on commentary. He was heavily putting over Rhino and, reminding everyone that he was still ECW champion at that point, or the last ever ECW champion. And I always thought to myself, when they brought back ECW, um, why didn't they have Rhino defend his ECW championship? I can't remember if he was under contract to TNA at that point, though. He could have been, actually, thinking about it. But yeah, that. Anyway, sorry, I'm going off topic, guys. Yeah, good match that one. Very, very cool. We had China take on Lita for the WWF Women's Championship, and I completely forgot about this match happening. And two of my favorite female wrestlers of all time going at it for the Women's Championship was an absolute delight to watch. I love both of them. They're both gorgeous, both awesome wrestlers, and I thought it was going to be a bit one-sided, but it was pretty almost evenly matched. I mean, Lita did well and gave gave her best. We had a bit of a wardrobe malfunction from China with her top, a bit of a nip slip as well, which I didn't mind. I looked away. I was a gentleman, honestly, guys. But yeah, but back to the match though. Really good match, very good. It's 100 times better than that match China had against Ivory. That's just my opinion, though. But yeah, Lita definitely did well and gave it her all. But China was able to retain. Eddie Guerrero did come out, but he stayed up by the Titantron. I thought he was going to interfere in the match, or cause some sort of distraction, but no, that wasn't to be. Thankfully, we had a nice match between these two, and I really did appreciate that one. Next was another match I really did appreciate as well. Triple H putting his Intercontinental Championship on the line against Kane in a chain match. And this was very, very cool, very brutal as well. Kane picking up the victory, becoming Intercontinental Champion. And like I said in the previous video, the Backlash one, what a year Kane's had so far. I mean, he was Royal Rumble runner-up. He didn't really do much at No Way Out. WrestleMania, he became Hardcore Champion. Backlash, he went in as Tag Team Champion and had a shot at the Intercontinental Championship and WWF Championship in one. And then here he became Intercontinental Champion. Sorry, guys. Brilliant stuff. What a fantastic year 2001 has been so far for Kane. And I also want to apologize, guys, because I forgot to say at the end of the Backlash video that the WWF Tag Team Championship, the WWF Championship, and the Intercontinental Championship were all on the line in that main event, that tag team match. I said it was just the Tag Team Championships on the line, and I want to apologize for that. Don't know why I said that. I think I was distracted because I thought the door was knocking, but it was the neighbours. But anyway, enough of that. We'll carry on with this now. So yeah, Kane becoming Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations, dude. That was awesome. That really was. He deserved that. Moving on, we had what was it called? So a tag team turmoil match. to determine the number one contenders to the WWF Tag Team Championship. We had Farouk and Bradshaw, the APA, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, X Factor, and Chris Jericho having a surprise partner as they entered as well, to determine the number one contender. Sorry, guys. So he had Chris Benoit as his partner. So the two Canadian Chris's tagging together, and they both won as well. So I don't know what happens in between Judgment Day and King of the Ring, which is next, in regards to Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho getting the tag team championship match against champions Austin and Triple H. I don't know if it happens on an episode of SmackDown or Raw. I'm gonna type it in YouTube later and see if they had, how that match went down, because obviously they had the match, and or it might be on the King of the Ring. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't checked. But if it is on the King of the Ring, I'll look forward to it when I get to there. If not, I'm going to watch that match because I'm intrigued to see how that turned out. Obviously, I probably watched it back in the day, but 22 years on, my mind's completely forgotten about what happened there. But hopefully they won the tag belts. I don't think they did, though. But then again, the tag belts did change hands quite a lot throughout 2001. Who knows? But yeah, double duty, Chris Benoit working as well after, his 2 out of 3 Falls match against Kurt Angle. So 4 matches, pretty much, if you think about it, guys. So Chris Benoit deserves some praise for that. And congrats to them, Benoit and Jericho, for becoming number one contenders for the WWF Tag Team Championship here. We move on to our main event next. The Undertaker challenged Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship in a no-holds-barred match. Yeah, this was a very tough, hard-hitting main event. Both wrestlers looked pretty cool, pretty evenly matched as well, and I really did enjoy that one. Austin managed to retain, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know if I was happy about it or not. It would have been good to have seen Undertaker become champion because his brother won the Intercontinental Championship earlier in the evening. But to have Austin retain was kind of a letdown, I guess. But like I said, I like both wrestlers, so I wasn't too bothered by it, I guess. So yeah, that about covers that pay-per-view, guys. I give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I was a bit harsh towards Backlash's score, giving it a 7. I give that an 8, so I want to retract my score on the Backlash in the previous video. Yeah, so Backlash was an 8 out of 10. This one was an 8.5. And we have King of the Ring up next, guys. I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be pretty fun. I can have some memories about it in my head at the moment. I think DDP was a stalker or something around this time, so I'm pretty sure he shows up here at King of the Ring, or he has a match against Undertaker at King of the Ring, perhaps. I can't even remember who won the 2001 King of the Ring tournament, to be honest. Was it Billy Gunn or was it Edge? I can't remember. All the late 90s, 2000s King of the Ring winners, I get all muddled up. Because, those years just went really fast for me. But I do love tournaments. I don't know if it's going to have the quarterfinals on there as well, or if it's just going to be the semis and the final. I didn't like that when they did that. I liked when they had the whole tournament on there, all 7 matches, so the quarterfinals, the semis, and then the final. But we'll look forward to that when we get to it. Give me a thumbs up if I deserve one today, guys. Feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I want you all to stay safe, and I'll catch you again pretty soon with the follow-on from this. So it'd be the King of the Ring next. Can't wait for that one. You all take care, guys. Much love. See you later. Bye-bye.